challenge.
And that's the biggest challenge of me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right now, if you go, there are some airports in Africa you can't film. You know, some borders they don't allow, just because. I'm gonna say this, I'm not afraid of anyone, because we have a lot of bright things in borders.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I think these challenges are just only Africans who are experiencing it.
Yes, when they see a white person, they know they have money. So they are not like, they actually like show us we are under white people.
They underestimate us.
Yeah, they underestimate us and they give priority to white people. So if you just say I'm a vlogger, telling your fellow African, they're gonna say like, are you a tourist?
Yeah.
Are you touring to Africa? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
You know, that's one of the biggest challenges. Not getting access to film anywhere. You understand? Another challenge which we face, like traveling in African countries, is expensive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's expensive. Like for example, if I decided to go to Europe right now and another person decides to go to South Africa, mine going to South Africa would be expensive more than a person who's going to Europe. Because I'm gonna tell you here why. There's a time I was from Kenya, I went to Ethiopia, and then I was supposed to go to Somalia. After that, I came back home. I went to Tanzania, went to Zambia, and then Zimbabwe, Botswana, and then Namibia, and then South Africa, and then I went to rest in the Lesotho. Do you know how much I spent? $80,000. So if you combine that amount, I can even travel Europe 4 times all the countries of Europe with that amount. You see? So traveling in African countries is expensive. Even if you hear Wodemaya, flights are very expensive. From here to Europe right now, it can cost you to around $1,500, like going back, $1,500, right? If you go to and fro. But take an example right now, book a flight from here to South Africa and see how much you're gonna be charged. It's just here, like 40 minutes away.
Yeah, in the same continent.
Yeah. Like they can say maybe we don't get many passengers enough to fill the plane and everything, but it doesn't matter. This is our country. You know, even if we try to use our borders, it's very hard to cross another border of Africa, bro.
Yes, definitely.
Why do I need a visa to travel in an African country?
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. That's something that I'm always complaining about. I'm African. I'm going in my neighborhood. Because Africa, I mean, all the countries of Africa, I call them my neighborhood because I'm African who is traveling in Africa.
Yeah, sure. How do you call me a foreigner in Africa?
Come on.
you know, some things don't add up. I was listening to the speech of His Excellency Paul Kagame. He was speaking about that. And I just said, you know what, we need such kind of president in Africa. The people who value Africa. You know, if I go to, like, I was entering Zambia the other day, I did a video actually. People were trashing me. They were saying, oh, you're exposing us, I really don't know what. I say the truth. There is a Burundian who was entering there. They were asking for $150
just to
for a visa.
Come on.
Seriously? For example, even if you compare Zambia with Burundi, there's no huge difference. They are all common. You see, but they need a visa for Burundi and to enter Zambia.
That's crazy.
It's crazy how they treat
That's the first thing I don't like about Africa. Seriously, I can say I'm a true African. I like Africa to the maximum.
Yeah, sure.
But when it comes to this issue of visas, bro, I hate Africa.
Yeah, I guess we are the ones who are supposed to change that. That's one of our huge challenge to highlight some of them. Another challenge we have is about self-content creating. You understand? You know, when people start a YouTube channel, they expect to get paid immediately. They don't know it's a journey. You know, even if the example of Wodemaya we've been talking about, he started earning from YouTube after almost 2 years of trying things. They were not working out, you know. But at the end of the day, he kept consistency. So people like consistency. That's one of the challenge. So maybe today he decided, look at Burundian traveler, what he's doing right now. He's crossing, sleeping in the street to achieve, to get that content. Bro, you need a hard heart.
Seriously.
To do that. You can't leave your country, you're going to a country, you need a visa. You know, of course, right now he's in Kenya, that's a country, you don't need a visa, it's an East African country. But he's going to sleep in the street asking people to host him. It's hard.
Yeah.
Not everyone who can do it.
Yeah, true.
You know, even if right now, if people write CVs to go to ask for a job or looking for a job, they on their hobbies, almost 90% of people they write I love traveling. But how many people do travel?
Few of them.
Very few, because traveling is challenging.
Yeah.
You know, so that was the part of people who do travels. We have these people who are back home. You know, YouTube right now is a competition.
True.
We have a huge competition,
Yeah.
of course. You can't compare yourself with
And the YouTubers are becoming many, man.
many, millions, as I told you.
Yeah.
So right now, your work to stand out, you need unique things. You need to be unique. You need to know how to create your content. The editing must be top notch.
Okay.
You must know how to deliver your content and everything. Those are challenges. So for a beginner, unless people feel pity for you, like, oh, okay, let us just subscribe. You know, it's hard.
Yeah.
Sorry, being honest. Another challenge here we have is funding yourself. You know, for me, I quit my job, starting my media. It was challenging. So I didn't have someone to fund me. I'm supposed to go to interview Calligraph or Diamond Platinums in Tanzania. Who's going to pay for my flight or for my what? You know, I'm supposed to attend an event. How am I going to pay to go to that event to interview those celebrities to get that content? It's challenging. You understand? So if you didn't know why you started that, you'll give up.
Sure.
But if you know, you'll keep up.
Definitely.
You know, so not having enough power to handle the challenges is a challenge also. You get it?
Say it again.
Not having the power to handle the
It's
challenges
a challenge.
is a challenge itself.
Wow.
So people really don't, like, before you start a YouTube channel, I always be honest with people. First of all, learn about their challenges.
Okay.
It will help you to navigate.
And that's why I asked you this question so that at least they can.
Yes. Yeah, we have this not having gadgets. People not trusting you with their gadgets, you know. Bro, hey, can you help me with your iPhone? I'm a YouTuber. Another person will be like, what is that? Hey, come on, stop disturbing me. You understand? You feel like, okay, these people don't value me. No one cares, bro. Fight
for yourself.
for yourself. You understand? No one is going to save you. You need yourself to save yourself.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
So we have many challenges. Those are the highlights. We have this challenge also of getting trolled by saying the truth. Like, for example, I was doing a video in Zambia. I have many fans in Zambia. If you're watching this on Ngenzi YouTube channel, please subscribe on his channel. Remember, this is your annoying boy as an experience. Don't forget to subscribe. I did a video explaining the culture of Zambians. Actually, I was not hating. I was highlighting, like, oh wow, this is how Zambians are. This is what they do. And the people didn't like it. They hated me for that.
Really?
Sure, I was talking about how they treat Burundians, how they take them to jail for no reason.
Okay.
You understand? The behaviors of Zambians towards Burundians and Rwandese people.
Okay.
And I highlighted about the issue of Kagame, Paul Kagame, His Excellency, the President of Rwanda, wanting his people back to Rwanda. And people are like, no, that's a lie a lot, you understand?
Okay.
So people don't like the truth. So if you get those trolls, get used to insults at least. Not someone tells you you are a dog, and then you feel like, hey, I'm supposed to quit. So insults are there. Even when the Maya, he did a video in Ghana. No, sorry. In which country is this? He was Gabon. Was it Gabon? I can't really recall. Where they asked him to bribe them. So
It
that
was
he
not Gabon. It was a
Benin. Was
Benin.
it?
Yeah, Benin. Yeah, it was.
They asked him for bribe and then he refused, and then he filmed that.
And he
video.
exposed them.
Yes, and that video at the first hours it has positive comments, but later it became a disaster.
Yeah,
He even came to complain on Instagram.
Yeah, they were saying that he's exposing Africa.
Africa.
He's showing the bad side of the negative side of Africa. Yeah.
So is it the fact that we're not supposed to correct our people? We are allowed to correct them.
Big challenge, man.
You understand?
Of being a YouTuber here in Africa, man.
Yeah. So you see that is a huge problem, because you can do something feeling you're positive and then someone will trash you. will come to attack.
Definitely.
So be ready.
Let me go by example.
Yeah.
Recently I did a video. I was coming from a certain place, a certain place called Kibenga.
Yeah.
I was coming downtown there, here in Bujumbura.
Okay.
And I saw a comment was of the guy was like, bro, are you crazy? Aren't you Burundian? Why are you filming? Why are you taking video in just a bus like this? In a not bus like this? I was like, come on, bro. This bus is in Burundi.
I'm a Burundian.
Yeah, I'm a Burundian. And if maybe His Excellency can see this bus and be like, since today I don't want this kind of buses. I just want to see beautiful buses,
Yeah.
big buses,
Yeah,
and
sure.
this Bujumbura.
Yeah, sure.
And for me, it was like, let me do this video in this bus. Maybe this video
Someone
be
will
what
see.
someone big. One from authorities can see it, might see it, and this can change something here.
Yeah, sure.
And the guy was like, bro. And yesterday I was watching your video saying that you were trying to look for an apartment here in Bujumbura. It was like you were showing that in Bujumbura you have apartments. I was like, bro.
You see, those are negative people. Negative vibes.
Yeah.
Things you're supposed to avoid at all
But for
costs.
me, I don't give them airtime, bro. Seriously, whenever I see a bad comment, I just laugh.
Yeah.
And I don't even reply to those messages, to those comments, bro.
I guess that's one of your weapons. You should teach the beginners also.
Yeah.
Avoid negativities.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, sure.
Yo.
Those are the challenges, sure.
Yo, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had this perception of people, like I was there to collect certain information.
Mm-hmm.
But before arriving there, I was in Botswana talking to locals, and people were telling me a lot of negativities about Namibia. Hey, be careful, people are thieves there. I don't know this clan, I don't know this tribe. It's, you know,
Dangerous.
very dangerous, you know. Some trashing information, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
And after reaching in Namibia, trust me, for real, I didn't even pay a hotel.
Really?
For real, I was welcomed by a person in his home,
Mm-hmm.
feeded for almost 1 month until I finished my job. And I started watching these videos of Wodemaya. I was like, okay, so people really paint Africa in this bad way, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And we have the power to tell the rest of the world that we are capable of doing something, you know? This is our countries, you know?
Yeah.
This is how we are, this is our culture. So who else is going to tell our stories if you want to step up and do it?
You see?
So I said, you know what, I've been on YouTube because I told you I have my own media.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, you know, I have capabilities. I'm used, of course, to be holding a microphone, and to hold a microphone, someone is holding a camera, doing official events. But I said, you know what, I can hold my phone or a GoPro or something and film myself, tell the stories about Africa.
Yeah.
So I'm telling what I experienced in a certain country. If it's a bad in a way to correct the government, I'm gonna have to do it. I'll say, you know what, you messed here and here, you have to help our people.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that if you see, like for example, it's very hard to get a visa for the countries of Africa which require a visa to enter Botswana.
Mm-hmm.
I talked about that thing, and trust me, I got a feedback that people have started entering Botswana without even a passport.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So like we are the people who can tell our stories. We can't allow other people to tell our stories. Of course, we'll keep blaming them, telling them how they are trashing us, while we give them the chance to do it.
Yeah,
So YouTube is an open platform.
Yeah.
Anyone can do whatever, you know, you
Yeah.
can create whatever you feel like, you know. And of course, in 2015, we were given freedom by President Barack Obama. You can speak English however you feel is right for you.
Yeah.
That's a freedom of speech.
Yeah.
So let us use this chance. That's how I took this advantage of starting telling the stories of Africa.
Wow.
Yeah, sure.
Bro, I can say that it's a blessing to have you here, bro.
Thank you so much.
Because if there's for me,
Yeah.
I see, as he was saying, I see a YouTube as a real employment.
Yeah, sure.
YouTube can be a real employment. YouTube can give you that life that you've been dreaming since your childhood. There are some people who still fear to start. What can you advise them? What is needed to start a YouTube? I mean, the capital. If there's something that you have to have this, you have to have this. Give them the mchongo, yani wape mchongo wote kabisa.
Okay.
Unaweza kufanya.
Nisikizeni kwa makini, nataka niwape mchongo kuhusu YouTube. Talking about YouTube, sasa hivi kwanza nataka niwahakikishie YouTube ni ajira kubwa sana. So the YouTube is an employment just because, like for example, take an example of Mr. Beast. Right now he's in the list of millionaires, billionaires in the world because of YouTube. He's a dropout. He didn't finish his school. He didn't finish his school. You get it? We have people, let's say, talk about figures. He's breaking world records right now, and he makes millions. He got a chance even to hug Elon Musk through YouTube. You get it? 100 celebrities, biggest celebrities. Talk about people like Marques Brownlee. He has interviewed almost even President Obama, Elon Musk, the biggest people in the world, you know? Right now, if we speak like a person like Wodemaya, the example of Africa, let us talk about our giants.
My mentor.
Yeah, you get it. Right now, the guy makes more than, let's say, not less than $50,000 per month. Just imagine, 1 month.
Yeah.
1 month. So, but he has created the value of being paid such kind amount of money. You understand?
That's true.
So, if you feel like, what do you need? Your question, right? What do you need to start a YouTube channel?
Yeah, that's
All
right.
I can say, in a simple way or normal way to answer it, you need yourself to start a YouTube channel. If you don't have confidence, confidence is something you can borrow. You know, you can start small, watch others what they are doing. Depends with the niche of the YouTube channel, right? Of what you want to pursue through, you know. If it's traveling, if it's cooking, if it's teaching, you know. We have diasporas like Burundians who are abroad, their kids don't know Kirundi. You understand?
Yeah.
Can you start a YouTube channel and start teaching people how to speak Kirundi?
Definitely.
People will watch, and you'll be having a higher CPM.
That will be good content, man.
Yeah, very good one. So people in the diaspora will start watching that, and then which people are we targeting? The diasporas.
Yeah.
Because that's where we have a high CPM, the high rate of payment.
Yeah.
So if you feel like it's not yet to start, I guess you should start right now. There's no tomorrow. Tomorrow is not promised.
Yeah.
We only have today.
Definitely.
You go. So you can just wake up, it doesn't matter what you have. What are we filming with right now? It's phones. We don't have cameras.
Yeah,
So you have no excuse to tell people, oh, I don't know, I don't have a camera. No, start with what you have to achieve what you want.
Definitely. Wow.
You know?
Wow, I like that statement, man.
Yeah, so use whatever you have. It's not a matter of like having a phone which has a nice camera. You can borrow your friends.
True.
Your friends don't have such kind of passion, but they have nice phones. You can talk to them. You know what? I have this dream. If you can support me, just help me with your phone. I want to film short videos.
For just 20 minutes?
10 minutes.
I'll be giving you back your phone.
Yes, actually, YouTube pays from 8 minutes long video. So if you can manage to be shooting 8 minutes videos, you're gonna win.
Wow.
You know.
Wow.
So don't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow will never come. Today is enough to start what you want to do.
Definitely.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Let me try to translate to them so that.
Thank you so much for the question. And YouTube is a big thing. You understand? YouTube is an employment for many people. YouTube right now, as we speak, I saw there's a graph which I saw here. We have right now over 11 million accounts of YouTube, people who are running YouTube, which people are making good money. People are making millions of dollars. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's about, starting YouTube. YouTube is a career right now. It's a matter of fact that right now you can stand up and tell someone I'm a YouTuber. You know, way back before you couldn't say something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, you can't go tell someone I'm a boom player, but you can say I'm a YouTuber.
You can say I'm a Spotify.
Yes.
Audio marker.
Yeah. So being proud to say I'm a YouTuber. YouTuber is an employment, but it depends with the target you have while starting your YouTube channel.
Okay.
You understand? YouTube does something we call giving back to those people who give. If you give the real thing, the most important things, YouTube will pay you back.
Okay.
You can't just wake up and start like, hey, filming, hey, this is me, this is what, without creating value in people. So YouTube, It's an employment if you know how to go for it. I can't advise someone just to wake up and okay, of course, anyone who has a smartphone has a YouTube channel. I really don't know if people know that. So long as you have an email, I guess right now is where they want to transfer YouTube to depend on itself from Gmail, because that's the I don't know, that's the new rules of Google. But before that, anyone who has a Gmail account has a YouTube channel. So I can't advise you just start maybe uploading things, like just know what you're doing. The fact that you can get employed here, they can't employ anyone. People know how to talk, right? But you must have those media ethics.
The content.
The content.
People,
How are you going to convince people to listen to you, you know? That's power. You understand? So YouTube is an employment for those people who knows how to go for it. Yeah, sure. That's what I can say. Say thank you. Otherwise, instead of here in Burundi, people treat people with respect. They are very kind, welcoming. The culture, the nature. Like you guys have the deepest lake in the world. Come on, Burundi is amazing. It's something. Man, I'm proud to be here, and I'm very happy.
Wow. I was asking him. He said that this is his third time to come in Burundi. I was asking him what made him to come back in Burundi, and he was like, I've been watching a show that you did in this radio with the Record Blessed, and he was saying that due to the point that she was accessing or she was saying about Burundi, so I decided to come, and they were saying that in Burundian coffee is the best in the whole world.
Sweetest.
Is the sweetest in the entire world. Even though some people of West don't want to accept it or to admire it, that is the plain truth, guys. We have the sweetest coffee in the whole world. And if you try to go in different coffee shops, you'll find our coffee the most expensive coffee in the whole world. And they were saying that Burundi is the greenest country in the world. That's the truth. I even did a video showing that Burundi, we are the greenest country in the world. And I'd like to remind you that my YouTube channel is Ingenzi Africa. You can go and witness what we are talking about, because that show with the Record Blessed is there, and a video that I was showing that we have the green. We are the most greenest, the greenest country in the world is there. Anyway, I will try to translate so that my people can understand, guys.
Let them know.